Oh my God, guys, how are you? I've been so drained, so tired. I just wanted to take a moment and come on and just give you guys some updates about love. Love being the key to this life. Love being the be all, the essence of our soul, of the fact that we cannot get to a better place. We cannot ascend to a higher dimensional level until we all fall in love with each other. Look, these masks that we have been wearing for the benefit of this issue have disconnected us from each other, have given us a disconnection of soul to soul contact, have given us a disconnection of reading each other's faces and mannerisms and mosses. There has been a self perpetuating engagement of entitlement that we have never seen before. There has been a desire to argue amongst each other, amongst ourselves, in a way to supposedly change the future. Look at the future is going to change. The future is going to change dramatically, and it's going to be for the best. It's going to be for the betterment of Earth. And the only way that we can get there is through ascension, through acknowledgement, through trust, and through love, and through faith. The fear-based energy that has been brought to us from the entertainers of the world is not real. It's not the realistic dimension that we live in, and it is going to come to a falter and a fail. And when we rise to a glorious new 5D, we are going to see a utopia on Earth that we have never experienced and never expected to see here. I can't wait for the ascension. I cannot wait for us to have heaven on earth, where as above is so below, where we choose herbs and oils and remedies and self-healing over pharmaceuticals and drugs. I look forward to sharing the engagement of love and hugs and embraces with others and not keeping a distance. 6-foot social distancing was set in place to serve a purpose, and I think that purpose may have been something other than what we were told. Look, guys, the thing is here is that we are on this earth to rise above, to raise each other's vibrational frequencies, to love each other, to expand our consciousness and awareness. We are not here to hold each other back. We are not here to bring each other down. We are not here to take away the experience of love, of affection, compassion, embracing each other. The soul needs to feel loved. The soul needs to feel embraced. The soul needs to have that emotional connection, because within each one of us is each other. Within each one of our thoughts and feelings, we are affecting each other indirectly. We are giving each other an experience, whether we know each other or not, whether we have knowledge of that direct impact or not. What I do influences you, and what you do influences me. And to think that we are separate and not united as one consciousness is detrimental to the future. It is what is calling and perpetuating the division amongst ourselves as humans. We are not to be divided. We are to stand united and to rise above. The reason we chose to incarnate into this lifetime during this time is so that we can show the vibrational elevation on the earthly dimension and show that we can do this as a unity, as a humanity, as a group, as a one love, as a one consciousness, as a one awareness. What's fueling and propagating the division is not what's real. The separate identities, the separatism, the groups that they have given us, the identities that we have given to ourselves are not what's real. What's real is what's inside of each one of us, and that is pure love. That is pure divinity. That is one soul. That is one source. That is the truth behind the law of one, the truth behind oneness. There are, 12, 13 universal laws, and one of them is the law of one, and how each and every one of us is connected to each other. For you are my brother and sisters. I don't want people to think that as we move forward to a new earth, to the higher ascension, to the bigger vibrations, that it is going to be done so through the lower vibrating energies, the vibrating energies of division, of fear. Fear is over. Fear cannot live where love lives. Fear cannot hold us back where we wish to ascend. Fear is only allowable if you let it to be. And fear is not living in now. Love is living in now. Love and living in the moment and moving forward, knowing that every moment you're loved and secure and safe is a lot different than living in fear of what if and how could it be. Once we can get past that division, once we can get past those identities, once we can get past that entitlement, once we can reach behind those masks and pull them off and reveal our emotions and embrace each other and hug each other because the soul needs that connection, will we be able to heal? And will we be able to move forward in the great ascension of the 5-dimensional earth? It is time to shed behind and leave behind the negative vibrations that the 3-dimensional has left on us. Those energies and entities are so fighting to hold on to us and keep us vibrating in a 3D, which they cannot do. It is physically impossible. The energy vibration has raised already so much, and there has been such a dramatic shift in the Schumann resonance that you can actually see it on the charts. We will not be in the lower vibrating energies for a long time. This is coming to a time period where we are going to acknowledge that we are here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to love each other. That is to join our conscious awareness in unified love and raise the elevation of vibration, to open up our self-awareness and to leave behind the energy of fear. That's not who we are. So join me as we move forward and promote love and peace and unity. Take down your mask and smile at somebody and make a heartfelt connection. When you know somebody is in need of a hug, give them a hug. Don't fear your fellow man. Don't fear humanity. Allow your feelings to express your emotions and allow people to see you for who you are. And know that you are not more important than anybody else. We are all as important to each other, and we all serve a purpose in this world. Entitlement needs to come to a stop, and the vibration needs to raise. And we need to be the reason and help lift each other up. If we cannot do that, then we have fallen short and we will ruin the future generations to come. And that isn't a part of who I have chosen to be. It is not a part of who you have chosen to be. It is not a part of the reason why we signed up to come to this earth. We signed up to come to this earth to show that we are children of the light, to show that we will rise above, and that there is nothing that can disconnect us from that source of love, from that source of oneness of ourselves and each other and divine consciousness. I hope that you will join me and stop putting labels on people. Stop putting labels on yourself. Stop identifying in groups, in separatism, and start identifying as one. We are one. We are one human species. We all have the same needs in life. We all need the food to survive. We all need the air to breathe, and we will all bleed red upon injury. Look upon each other as though you are within each other. Love each other from within. Love each other as part of the source. And know that change can only come from within. We had worked so hard to get beyond where we are today, not to be recessed backwards and divided and promoted a propaganda of lies, of fear, and not being moved forward to the light of love. My God, when 9/11 happened in 2001, we were getting so close to the ascension at that time. It scared the living daylights out of those lower vibrating energies that they were able to divide us even more. We have regressed so far backwards that I feel as though we're back into the 1960s. I look to call upon you and myself to raise the vibrational elevation and to love each other and embrace each other and to let each other know that we are there for each other and that I am not more important than you and you are not more important than me. I hope this message has found you in light and loving service, and if you have any questions, please post them below. I look forward to working with everybody and healing the world as we rise above and work towards the new earth. As we work towards the 5D, as we work towards the vibration of love and healing and leave behind the fear and anger. In light and loving service, namaste.